Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Conquest counter video guide. Now you'll be able to find this and all my other Conquest video guides on my SWGOH Live website. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. There'll be actually a link in the description below straight through to the Conquest page where if you head over to the enemies tab, you can select the enemy leader you wish to counter. Underneath then you'll see speed calculator by sector, so you can get a rough idea of the speed range of the enemies you will be facing. And then underneath you'll see the counters. So these are the battles I'm showing in this series of videos using different data disk sets. But now let's just get into today's battles. Now this one will be going up against Count Dooku here in sector 5. Now it kind of depends really what the comp is really of this Dooku team, but definitely something with Grievous and what could be a little bit more challenging than some of the easier ones that do not have those guys in. But no matter the comp, you know, these teams I'll show you hopefully should be able to get the job done. We'll first kick off here with the Gone in 30 Seconds data disk set. So it relies on multiple stacks of Amplify Agony and Volatile Accelerator to very quickly take them out. So the first team I'll start today is actually Darth Revan, going with HK Sith Marauder. Now if you would have Voluntary Vanguard actually equipped, this could help then a little bit make it easier to be sure to get 3-star victory like this. You know, everybody's out in the open until Malak gets taunt, so you may lose somebody. There we go, they finally triggered a taunt on Malak. Unfortunately, because of Dooku lead, we've got healing immunity now on Malak, so he wasn't able to recover. But let's just keep going. Perfect, so we do have no death mark on Dooku, so we can just go ahead, take him out. Here comes Grievous. Now he's feared, so it doesn't matter if we take out Droideka, Grievous will not get a turn because of fear, and now we can just go ahead finish him off. So definitely you can see it was a quite close one. Now if you bring in Sith Empire Trooper, he might be taken out and you might lose a star. That's why I decided not to bring another tank in there. And CLS obviously absolutely loves this data disk set. Han shoots first, so no matter how fast the enemy, Han there will be able to just one-shot whoever to begin with at the beginning of the battle. You've got several options here who you want to take out. I decided to take out Magna Guard, just to, you know, don't need to worry about his taunts and cleansing and everything. Grievous is out in the open. Let's just go ahead, wipe him out. Next, Dooku. Droideka there is in stealth, so we'll have to finish off Watt first, and now we can finish off Droideka as well. And there we go. Very easy here with CLS to knock these guys down, no matter the comp, I would say, in terms of Dooku. We got now a Scoundrel team with Beskar Mandalorian lead. Now this works similar to the CLS squad really. You just need Beskar Mando lead, Han, Chewie, and a couple of scoundrels. I actually forgot to take 3PO and Chewie out. He's not a scoundrel, but it doesn't even matter, to be honest, because, you know, these three will just carry the battle for you, because Beskar's Mando with his lead, whenever you deal damage, you're gaining bonus turn meter, and then obviously Han and Chewie, they do what Han and Chewie do. Took out their Grievous, finish off Dooku, have to go after Watt, and now finally Droideka will go down as well. He dodged one hit, but sees there from Chewbacca, finished him off. So there you go, Scoundrels with Han and Chewie, very similar to CLS. Now I do have Dash now relicked up as well, so I started to try and use him to see what they can do in Conquest. Obviously you will need Nest, L3 and Vander Chewie there for the revive, L3 obviously for the taunt, and then a fifth one is kind of optional. I've been trying out Kira or Vet Han, so either way I think those guys will do the job. So the key thing here is to survive long enough for your dash to get out on AoE. As soon as it gets out on AoE, you know, this thing will be over. We do have revives because Vander Chewbacca is prepared, so if they do take somebody like that, Alfred, there you go, we got a revive, finally got an AoE out, and yeah, we totally wiped out these guys here. Droideka there, he's got damage immunity, so we'll have to dispel that with the basic from Nest, and now we can go ahead and as well finish off Droideka. So there we go. Dash can work here as well, just because of the revives there from Vander Chewie. You can get a 3-star win, hopefully quite easily. Moving on, got, you know, my standard Jedi Luke Skywalker team that I like to use, because we got Savior, we got Revives, and then we got bonus turn from Anakin. Whenever obviously somebody gets defeated, he can trigger Hero's Rise, and then, you know, Luke can get his mass stun out, which should wipe out the team. Unfortunately, they went after Jedi Anakin first, and that's where Savior obviously helps you, that your Anakin stays alive. They bring him back Magna Guard, it's okay. We'll counterattack, let's do a stun here. Grievous obviously will cleanse, and that's why you need Jolene here for the revive to ensure a 3-star victory. I'm just going to go ahead here, keep going after Grievous if I can, bring back Darth Revan. Let's go ahead, mark Grievous, get him down, and then the rest of the thing here should be very easy. They've got lots of damage over times. So even, you know, if they do get a turn, they will just die off from damage over times anyway. So there you go, Jedi Luke lead works well as well. You have to use some sort of trickery with the revive sometimes, but hey, whatever, it works. We got Night Sisters here with Mother Talzin lead. Night Sisters I think should do well here, because the enemy, they don't really have a way to ignore taunts, so they should get stuck behind zombie for most of the battle, hopefully. Okay, here we come. Unfortunately, obviously with Dooku lead, we get this healing immunity, so we won't be able to heal up, but you know, I think we should still be able to keep it going. We'll have to take Magna Guard out first. He's got a taunt. Okay, that's fine. Dooku should be able to bring Asajj back here. So we bring back Asajj, do a dispel, get everybody out of stun. We got now Mark on Dredeka, so we'll have to go through him. But because General Grievous obviously he does have plague on him, he's unable to cleanse debuffs, so you know, stun was able to stick, damage over time were able to stick. So once he got a turn, he was just defeated by damage over time. So there you go, definitely Talzin works well to keep Grievous under control because of plague, and then he can't cleanse off those debuffs. I've got John Skywalker as well. You know, this thing should be easy hopefully, because obviously John Skywalker keeps counterattacking, and you know, although once they do gain stealth, we won't be able to counterattack. So let's see how this one will go actually. So far nothing's happening. Okay, it's a good thing that 5 is getting bonus turn meter, so at least he can keep doing some damage, and because we got Amplify Agony, you know, he should be able to as well do some damage on his basic that applied speed down, so more debuffs to go around. We got Tenacity up now from Rex, boosting turn meter. Let's see if we can take out Grievous here straight away. Wasn't enough. Called John Skywalker for assist. Do an AoE, down goes Grievous, and now we just have to dance with these guys. Now Dooku can be a little bit annoying with his counterattacks and things like that, so I'm just trying to see if we can land a daze maybe on him. Yep, there we go, got him out. Otherwise obviously aerial advantage would finish him off as well, in case you are not able to land a daze on him and he can keep counterattacking. Okay, so up next we got Shaak Ti and Bad Batch. Now I found out generally in Conquest using Shaak lead with Bad Batch is better than a full Bad Batch team, because you gain some extra speed, but on top of that as well, Shaak Ti there is gaining a bonus turn meter when one of your guys are hit. So even versus fast enemies, she should be able to jump in there. There we go, she got a turn now. You can go ahead, give turn over to Echo, and then Echo gets a turn, he does his ability there that lands lots of debuffs and all this Amplify Agony, everything gets triggered, and we should be able to quickly now finish off these guys. Obviously Grievous will get a turn here in a moment, but you know, he's stuck behind Wrecker there. His allies keep dying off left and right, but anyway, they should be able to finish him off now. Let's call Hunter for assist. Get a turn over to there, dispel all those debuffs, and down goes Grievous. There you go, Shaak Ti, Bad Batch, a great team here to deal with these guys, no matter the comp. And of course Jedi Master Kenobi, the God mode, the cheater himself. It really feels like cheating when using Jedi Master Kenobi. Obviously you can use better characters with him if you want to, but just wanted to show we can just use Kenobi, Commander Ahsoka Tano, and you know, these unlock requirements, Jedi like Qui-Gon, Alia, and as well Mace that are needed to unlock Kenobi. They work very well. Okay, I'm just going to swap here, see if we can save the big hit for somebody else. But anyway, just speeding up the footage here. Oh, they brought back Grievous. That's fine. I decided, you know what, we'll just knock the deck out. I was hoping to get that big hit for Dooku, so you know he's not counterattacking. We can just insta-kill him, but unfortunately there I was stuck behind the Drekka because of Mark, so I had to take out Dooku the old-fashioned way with some attacks there from Kenobi and assists. Alright, so moving on, let's just now go ahead and change the data disks over to the self-destruct data disk set. So this one relies on multiple stacks of caustic emissions and thermal exhaust to get 10 plus debuffs for every turn enemy takes, every time they get a turn. So they constantly get ability blocked because of the ability exhaust, and then eventually they can just use their basics, and then eventually thermal detonators will just defeat them. You can use any sort of raid team here, just for funsies. I brought in Rose because, you know, we don't get to use her much really. But anyway, just keep pumping Lifeblood with Rey. There's obviously here a fun interaction between Dooku's lead and Lifeblood, because when Rey does Lifeblood, she loses health, she drops below 100% health, and then she gets healing immunity and tenacity down on her because of Dooku's lead. But that's why we've got here Finn for the cleanse when he gets a turn in a moment. Magna Guard goes down. Just keep spamming Lifeblood now on Holdo. She's taunting. Go ahead, heal up, cleanse. I'm just going to go ahead, drop an AoE, maybe land a daze on Dooku. Nope, no daze. I got the other guys out. Anyway, let's go ahead into the ultimate, and now just a case of finishing off Grievous here. Okay, and nope. Now maybe, yeah, there we go. Finish off Grievous as well before even I loaded my ultimates. Rey, any sort of resistance team comp should be able to handle these guys. Obviously, you got Bossk here, bounty hunters with this self-destruct data this set. Pretty much they're indestructible just because of Bossk's lead. Whenever we land debuffs, we'll be recovering health and protection for Bossk's lead. So there you go, we keep being at full health and protection. Grievous there annoyingly lands a healing immunity on Bossk, but when Bossk gets a turn, he'll be able to cleanse that off. I'm just gonna do a mass assist here on Magna Guard. Just go ahead after Grievous, see if we can get him out. Come on, get him out before he gets a turn. There we go, down goes Grievous. Obviously trying to avoid attacking Dooku there so he doesn't counterattack too much. Okay, there we go. Dooku doing his best, but you know, we should be able to get him out here in a moment. Come on, there we go. There we go, Boba will just go ahead and execute him with his rocket launcher. There we go. Bounty hunters here work really well with this self-destruct data they said, and Padme as well. Padme team is kind of similar like Rey, you know, you got lots of sort of ability because of protection up. When you have protection up, you can't be critically hit. You've got healing from Padme and things like this. So it's just a case of, you know, outlasting your enemy. You can take a lot of beating versus these fast teams in Sector 5. And eventually thermal detonators will get the best of them, or obviously once we start stacking up courage, we should be able to finish off these guys very quickly as well. Stuck behind the taunt here on Magna Guard. I'm just gonna do this, smack a big AoE on Grievous. He obviously can cleanse everything except thermal detonators. So when he gets his next turn, he should explode there from thermal detonators. There we go, down goes Grievous, and now it's just a case of finish off their Dooku. Down he goes because of all the stacks of courage I had on Ahsoka, and as well Padme working really well here. I was also trying out some other teams, maybe Mon Mothma could work as well. Let's see how this one will go. Probably doesn't really matter what comp you use. I thought maybe bring in Biggs instead of Kyle in the end, because obviously Biggs will gain 100% turn meter whenever he's critically hit. So hopefully somebody will smack an AoE, critically hit Biggs, and then he can get the ball rolling for your rebel fighters. Okay, alright, let's see. Somebody critically hit Biggs. Come on guys. Nope. Okay, there we go. Let's get our finger rolling now. Might lose Cara, but we'll bring her back. We do have obviously one revive with Mon Mothma. First need to take care of Magna Guard here, because he's taunting. Let's see if we can actually knock out Grievous here. Come on, lots of assists, lots of hits, lots of debuffs. Wasn't quite enough. But anyway, we're now stuck behind Rodeka. There we go. Grievous should die off from thermal detonators, or actually Pao just finished him off by himself. There we go. I just need a revive here. Come on, somebody give me a revive. There we go. Nicely timed by Mon Mothma to get a 3-star victory versus this Dooku team. And I have one more battle to finish off this video. General Grievous going versus his Separatist buddies. We should be able to make a quick work out of these guys, I think. Okay, because as soon as they hit somebody, B2 should get rolling. Come on, B2, get a turn. There we go. Let's make an AoE. Got some debuffs going. Thermal detonator, start stacking, keep smashing AoEs. There we go, finish off Magna Guard. Another AoE over here. And now just a case of finishing off a Drodek as well. So there we go, General Grievous here making quick work of these Dooku Separatists without really trying too hard. And there you go, guys, that's all the battles I wanted to show you today, going up against versus Dooku and Separatists. Hopefully this was useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.